Greetings to all my comrades of the APC. This is the APC online TV platform within the diaspora. This is the mouthpiece of the diaspora in the UK. Me and a comrade OrWanKaSu. And today we do an interview in this program we then call a one-to-one upfront interview with all the comrades them who they aspire for various positions them within the APC. Today we get somebody with an household person, somebody we I don't know for so many years. We don't work at the Youth League, he don't work for the APC, and he come out around the southern region of Sierra Leone. And in the aspire for a very key position within the APC. But before I go further, I want for Brian come in, make he introduce himself. Let's tell we who that's not him. Over to you, sir.
Fambulem una adu mina Sheku Mansaray, we me confident in call Pop Shek or Shek Mans, we na household name na APC, and they aspire for the position of organizing setting at the southern region, of which I know say plenty people as I talk, they no will doubt say, well, this man are the right man for the position. But I think say I qualify, I get the requisite experience because I don't pass through the Academy of Political Administration in all my youthful age. So when the position come out, I say, well, I will go for this position again in the sense we don't work in their capacity then they at various quarters.
Okay.
Election come a very crucial one. We need people with experience, people we get leadership charisma for put people then together and promote the ideology of the APC.
Fantastic. Mr. Sheku Mansaray, aka Shek Mans or Pop Shek. You know, man, we me personally know for so many years on the APC. You they aspire for regional organizing secretary in the southern region. So somebody go wonder, well, yes, who's partner the southern region they come out? Why make you they aspire for this position? So what you go for say to them people in there?
Me na Moyamba Abon, Moyamba town that is Kayamba Chiefdom, a Salina section. Fortunate and then politically fortunate for me. Me own daddy come out when I do go all the way finding greener pastures to be end up for settle na Moyamba. My own mama come out na Poloko, Komasama Chiefdom, and Cambia as well. We say my own daddy come out. Then can settle na Moyamba where they don't spend almost all the lifetime. Me deceased, me daddy we don't die. In all man Sabia na Moyamba, he don't serve APC for a long period of time as deputy chairman for Moyamba district. But he passed away in the past 3 years. He so rest in peace. A man will take me through nine my own idol, nine my own mentor, nine my own admirer in my life. We don't put in this ideology in me, say for serve people. So I come out Moyamba and they are born. I do me primary school day when I DC primary school inside the Moyamba town. I go junior high school na MBSS when I'm the boys school, renowned school na Moyamba. We don't produce so many eminent personalities in Sierra Leone. I be end up for Kamna Albert Academy way in a school where we don't admire from a small one because a school we don't they produce leaders. And in my youthful age or as I be come up, I think say myself for join an academy, not to just for go school, for Kamna Academy. An academy decided to produce leaders and they produce managers, professionals who can serve Sierra Leone. So I come out, go academy, I sit me high school exams. I mean, start for do me program now, tertiary institution where I be one become a professional in management or accounting. So I start for do me diploma in banking and finance, where I get a background in banking and finance. I progress in 2004, 2006, diploma 2006 to 2008. I do me higher national diploma in management. But in between them period and day, I've been active as a student activist as well, political and student unionism. I've been very active in those periods. I can't join politics, take so many positions. 2009, I joined the Youth League. We are in, that's not the APC Academy where we expect say young people then forget a startup. So I aspire for a position of National Financial Secretary in 2009 to 2013. Me I be the Financial Secretary, the Youth League. 2013 to 17, me become a treasurer. I come up from the finance position. I go as a treasurer for the league, where I serve in so many capacities. But in between that period, I decided to go Frabe College in 2014. 2014 as well, I get opportunity for travel, go to leadership and governance China. I come back and enroll Frabe College because I get to admire so many people again as well. I mean, I'm we don't admire people, great people. We pass through institutions where I think see the institution and then build them. At one go, I come, but later on I say no, I go Frabe College. I go read history and political science, honors degree. Now I graduate in 2018. Then I became join the mainstream as well. So in 2019, I enrolled for a law degree with the pretext that I should continue to capacitate myself while I not get anything to do with administrative in governance, make I go continue for good. But in between the period as well, I be done serve actively at the secretariat. I joined the region. I be done this capacity. I can't back. I aspire back because I don't do so many things where I not been think say I complete the assignment well. I mean, get a team where I be work with, but with an administration, a leadership where I be enjoy for serve under the leadership by then in the region. But their administration don't fade out based on court proceedings, and now they aspire as well for a regional position for go put the region together as well. So many things don't go wrong and don't take part in so many things where the concerns of the people they will ask you. Sir, born Namwamba, all man will ask 8 months. You know they come up for position. Now when I kind of want to because we're not trustworthy, when they say the truth, when I deal with we. So the concern come out from bonds as well. Me and my way cut across the region. There is nowhere you can go there. Start from Boo. We get 11 constituency. We get so many wards, 2 municipalities, the district and the constituency. We not sabi me because I worked in 2013 under the primaries election. I mean, one the conductor under the supervision of former Secretary General, Ambassador to China, and Vice President Victor Bokarifu. Now in charge of the responsibility. He was chairman, I was secretary. I did that election alone and become more successful. I don't take part in so many assignments then. In 2017, I was charged with the responsibility as well. Me and the Women's Congress President, Madam Lizzie Mans, who works together, Bombali, I mean, Simbole. And then I think I did my best to make sure people, though yes, you cannot get 100%, but I think I can have that respect because I will make sure say right thing be done. I don't work relentlessly, and I think say now the time this now for campaign back to the party because I don't get more experience, more leadership, management skills for provide the region Usai accommodate. Wherein the election that is coming is very crucial, very important for the APC, and we need people with integrity. We need people for promoting dreams and day.
Okay, thank you very much, Shek Mans. You don't outline in a nutshell, a little biography of yourself, and thank you very much for that. You hail from Mayamba district, you daddy Now from Konadugu, you mami, now from local district, you attend school na Mamba. You know, well-known somebody that I placed there. Primary school, DC and MBSS in Mamba as well. You kind of academy, and then of course you do diploma and in banking. You do diploma banking and finance, and then you go forward and do diploma in management, and then you hold certain position within the party office as a financial secretary. I think say if you're then I think I'll meet you, stuff like that. And now you aspire for a very big position right now inside the APC. And you hold very good position then. You're not a trusted person within the party. So why you aspire for that position, the organizing secretary? What inspire you for go for organizing secretary? I know you don't talk about all the position that we don't hold, but the organizing secretary in a place where it entails a lot of, you know, knowledge, energy, and strategic planning for get that position there for the whole region. We're talking about the southern region also.
The role of an organizing secretary na role way very, very important. The new constitution, section 55, section 3, subsection 1 to 7, it clearly defined the role of an organizing secretary, of which one our favorite. And I know because like subsection 1 will tell you say the role of an organizing secretary as a person, now you for coordinate the activities of the party at all levels. You for be able for implement strategies for political campaigns and provide support for political candidates. Your role again as well, now you get for supervise all the other arms the way they under your jurisdiction. The Youth League, the Women's Congress, the veterans, the disabled, the operations wing, all the one and they, now you did directly for supervise them. And the person way for holding position, they a person way gets some characteristics where they provide leadership qualities for promote the agenda or the philosophy of the APC. Where of course the APC tells you for puts the country first and the ideology of the APC. Because mark you, the objective of forming a political party now for win governance. So whatever strategies you get, we go promote good governance. Now you for implement, meaning you for be somebody who has integrity, you not possible for able to communicate, you for able to coordinate, you for able to collaborate between and among people, and you not possible enough for be seen bias. You for be kumbra, we get twin them, you know. All man go one suck. With this cry, before able attend to her. With this cry, before able attend to her. You're not gonna be seen as a person where at the end of the day, you don't work say you're not going to go do one because you don't divide the people. Yes, you get your interest, but your interest not for supersede the objective of the political party where they represent. You as an organizing secretary, now you know the linchpin, meaning now you know the center bolt. Now you everybody to look up to. When once the organizing department or the person who is an organizing is not straightforward, he is not up to the task, the party not will function effectively. Because
you know, I graduate in history and political science, now FBC, and was it intentional when you aspire for this position? Was it intentional with the study that you are going to aspire for a position, a regional position like this, for you able to become a politician?
Me reading history and political science not necessarily means saying for that. I mean, I'm a voracious reader. I read extensively, meaning as a politician, you background for be grounded in history. Because as a politician, if you're not grounded, you don't understand history. You're not able to correct the mistakes of current for provide solution for the future. We don't see, in fact, this blind time, I've been just saying, you put some art together because all the history I don't read is subjective and there is no objectivity you can see. Yes, Of course, even if me self get for the right, I get for the subjective, but you get for get 60 or 70% objectivity for make sure say the one that we not understand, they don't understand. Look at waiting at the read this PN10, but APC, when I the tool the opposition don't use. Always blackmailing the APC. They can never tell you the good part of APC. Begin from Sheku Stephen, who is our founding fathers, way in be the head onto in time with the relinquish power. He's done a lot. But nobody will tell you the positive aspect of waiting Sheku Stephen did and get an enduring legacy we will not make use of. Come to Momo. It can surprise people. It will surprise you that the democracy people are talking of, the father of democracy, in my opinion, now Momo Naina, the father of democracy. Because if me self, they both say I'm a law student at Fraby College, where me, Papa and Mama, they not go able to pay for me. Even if not me for me, they pay. And not for able for come for go to England. Any Commonwealth country that they will sell in and they come out and go study law. When they did it, of course, being a pastor, they don't return back. When he came, he said, you know what? The best we can do, let us have law school. But you know, go ever he say, I'm gonna do that, which was very good for us as Sierra Leoneans. People come out, they go study in Germany, in Russia, in England, in America. When they go out, they don't turn doctor there, they will never return back because the condition of service there is very fantastic. And say, you know what? Let us have our own doctors. Now we have medical school. The 1991 constitution, because we had a one-party system constitution that was in place by then, and everybody was talking. One of the disadvantages that we had that caused the war was because of that. Everybody thought we hadn't any constitution that have got sections, provisions in the constitution that will provide leeway for human rights. We like the 1991 constitution, Act number 6, we would use currently more in ideology. We talk of democracy today. Now, how many people they don't know, who they don't put their acts and they together. So as a politician, before able know that. So when you sit, you debate issues on governance, leadership, political leadership, how governance done in this country from 1951 or 1951 to 1961, for example. Then period on the who was in charge. Nobody will tell you say it was Milton Magai who brought us to the independence. When they went to Lancaster House, they had this indifference between even Sheku Stephen, who was with Albert Magai by then. To them, all what they wanted was to have Sierra Leone as an independent state for providing their own leadership. They had a discord. Sheku Stephen say no, but how we will go to England? The British man then say no, go to an independence, and they pay with flight fee, and they never go pay with hostel, this and that, not get leadership. He said, no, conduct elections before we go to Lancaster House. So that we will get to your leader, we your president, so they go dictate, or we will make an agenda, then get something and they bam, then go. And being go there, as you watch your agenda, I say, no, what, I'm not going to continue with that. I'm coming back to Sierra Leone. I'm not interested in this. Not that independence is not nice, but this independence is say we are going to be subjected to the whims and caprices of the dictates of the colonial masters. So he came back. When I read history, I understood that. But because of that way he was doing, maybe he was radical, he was misunderstood. And just that, the ill, the watch, they wrote a history for us to understand. That good part, which I can still be the work out. Nobody saw it. Even an Escoma, the same thing went on. He did fantastic job, but nobody could go and research and tell the public that this man did X, Y, Z. Oh my God. When I read the history and my political administration, I said, oh, no, what? Let us don't sit back and see things go by. So my philosophy these days growing further is that to encourage all young people, academics, professionals to come forward. How? I think with my experience that of course we should bring change based on diversity of opinions, specialization. I will not be an IT person. We have people that are grounded in IT. Will they help us to fix up the record bit, database of what APC has done? That is what I think every day. Can we have economics that will help us analyze what we did, what they are doing, and what is expected of us to do in the future? Can we have accountants that could provide us figures that will help us project whatever research. We have people that are experts in research. We come out with brains that will promote APC so that the opposition will not use that against us. And what they are doing, they are very good at that. Collecting data, records, they put it into the public domain. And what people read is what they perceive as being the truth. And most times, that's what? It's just the wrong thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That is just.
So, Shek, I think you don't demonstrate a vast knowledge of the history, the political history of Sierra Leone, and we past leaders them, the founding fathers of APC. We don't leave the country. People that we don't left legacy what would they enjoy so right now as we sit, in the political corners them, we deliberate on certain things them, and you, according to your first submission, so you talk say you are a law student, you are studying law, and you do hopefully go for going at the law school. We one of the founding fathers and one of the presidents, the former president, them, been put in our country for like a chance for like we we fly go England, Russia, and then places there for go study, and then we wreck there, and we develop them country the day we left we own country Sierra Leone. So the law school are one of the institutions then we're very credible in Sierra Leone. Maybe say if you should go through the disciplines of the law school where you come out, where you're a seasoned lawyer, you're a proper lawyer, you're able to serve properly, you're able for practice, you're able for work for company, represent big companies in the world, because you come out as Sierra Leone. And we understand say people that come out from all over the world. Africa, mostly in the law school in Sierra Leone, because it's one of the institutions them where they do very well. And now you pass down the way you follow. Already you don't demonstrate good knowledge of how solidly you're grounded in the history of Sierra Leone and stuff like that. So the position of this regional organizing secretary position, what are the other aspirants within the party who they aspire for that position? Did you get any idea of who they aspire for them?
Yes, I understand. Say I get one me comrade, we now comrade Toronka, in the Igbo. Of course, the region is a combination of 4 districts. You get Ku, you get Bonf, you get Moyamba. Me na Moyamba come out in the headquarter town, because waiting happen because the landscape or the geographical location or maybe the center of administration is Bo. So Bo is seen to be the regional headquarter town for the southern region. Although myself always done a challenge there, say yes, when I get all these big names, but what we provide for winner APC. Me, I can boast because all this Moyamba, when you talk of South, you talk of Moyamba. Because we don't always produce representation for Moyamba. In whatever circumstance, we do everything, like my Comex will tell you, do everything humanly possible for them to succeed in what you're doing. You can do them. Even the past election, I was head of the elections management in Moyamba. I knew what I went through. It was very challenging for us, but amidst that, we've been trying for able to retain one of the seats. Although by legal provision, they announced, say, the other 5, now the opposition get and the ruling government didn't get her. But in we estimation, like now 2 will be get. But you cannot say that because you are not pronounced. You are not pronounced as the winner of any seat, so you don't get the legal standing for say that. But we know say come this 2023 elections, it's not going to be do or die, but we will improve on the strategies.
There was a by-election. There was a by-elections in Moyamba some time ago where you been the preside over or you be represent. You been get chance for win that elections day?
Yeah, well, I know win the one in Moyamba. The one who I win have been burnt. The one in Moyamba not been win.
Not so. I remember that Councillor Agbonlo, if you know so they call him.
Oh yeah, that's na Councillor Daddy Avondo the talk of. I don't preside over so many by-elections alone, but I think that one was a landmark when we lost elections in 3 months' time, just at the backyard of the sitting president, our president, in your own jurisdiction. Of course, the deputy speaker and your own constituency that, and in your own ward, I've been going to demonstrate some leadership and management skills in making sure the experience what I don't get for you past 2 decades, I go implement at that place because I want to prove the critics wrong that that election, yes, the president was announced by legal provision, like I say, his president has been announced, APC lost. But the figures, when they projects, when they been give you one proof critics wrong, that so those figures have something to be checked. Why I say so? I've been going around the region. I was very active. So many things happened that I saw that was not correct. But you were alone. You do not have a team of people that will help you facilitate that. Because after the convention, mark you, so many people were disgruntled. I quote it, disgruntled because their candidates were not given this the symbol, the flag bearership I meant. So all those that were supporting individual candidates, they were not too active in making sure our votes were protected. And in fact, that was the main reason I'm coming on board for the position. I know say I get what it take for protect the vote of APC. Because that vote now matter. When I go now both, it was 4 days to the election, 3 days per se. I went there and I made a visibility studies, and I knew that the candidates that we had, Councillor Daddy Avondo, is a social man, a man who has been very, 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 very active in youth activism, and I'm grateful to the APC. He told me, he said, young man, he said, I know Sabi, he said, me, I'm grateful to APC. Me, Daddy died. I'm going to quote him directly. He said, the party na helper. He said, the one the way in being feed saying that the young people, meaning the one the way in your own lineage being connected to, they're not helper. That's not the sitting government now. He says, so for that thing, no more. He's saying grateful to APC. So, in a APC. So I worked with him. I knew what I knew, and I did what I did. I'm not going to explain all what happened behind the scene with regards to strategies, how they wanted to rig that election. In fact, they wanted the boy to step down. That is the strategy. They student union politics and them work out, and me don't pass through that. Student unionism, nobody will tell me anything about it because I've won elections. I've got positions in my student life, all from College of Business Studies, where I did my OND or national diploma and higher national diploma. I was student activist. I became president. APC, Namike Anguna College of Business Studies. I may go launch and day. Now a private institution, but I was very instrumental. So I know I stepped down, I hand over power in student unionism as NOAS president from 2016 to 2017. I became student president for the college, of course, NUS, where I serve as president as well in between them periods. So I know student unionism, how we can manipulate in the sense, how we can strategize for law win election. That was what they wanted to do. But are they above that? By and large, I win that election will be as a surprise to everybody. In fact, the part and they ask you how you manage. I say, but we don't train it. I don't pass through the APC academy for win elections. So now that's something I just go demonstrate for proof. Even the critic and say, no, APC has a following. APC gets support right inside bonds. It gets votes. How we vote then can lose. So when I go, I say, okay, well, I will prove them wrong. And that was what I did. Councillor Daddy Avondo be win that election, and then one use the ball even as if APC not responsible. They even go on for let go SLPP.
Yeah, I see some activities where they invite them go na state house, go na party office, SLPP party office for go get a party card, for make you go declare for SLPP and all that stuff today. But well done, you actually played a key role in getting that victory for us, and I'm sure that don't go down like your CV. But with these elections where they come, so now you get somebody with a leave now the headquarter town or the headquarter district, of both inside our region there. What are your chances of winning these elections here so for be this regional, organizing secretary? Because you don't really show some real sense of determination and confidence, which are your chances of winning this particular, regional secretary, organizing secretary position?
Like I tell you initially, me dream of coming for that position for consolidate the party in that part of the country. After the we go into opposition, it was very challenging. We have all the other candidates going in that particular region. Which they don't do. In me findings, so many people don't take sides. Where, of course, that is obvious in political fight for leadership. Politics is about interest, so everybody go into different, cells. Bo, for example, get about 11 constituencies. The Bo is divided into two. You get the municipality, we get 17 wards. You get the Bo district council, we get 25 wards. So in totality, in a Bo, for example, I understand Bo, now 42 wards city. And all them people, then they didn't ward, and they didn't constituency, then they, I don't work. Bo people and Sabi would then Sheku Mansaray. Me rule what I don't play for make sure say I put people in together. Me, I dey satisfy me conscience. I know say Motama, even if you pull the ball here, you get, you will say, I know that yeah, they know better. Me na one person waiting up for the truth. Me na one person we respect everybody, the party, me age group, of course, the one they were pass, then they then are they free them. Then are they free them because you never know. The young and they grow. Like we the young people and say now we are the young suckers we get for grow when the old banana tree die. I don't understand that one day. So to me, political trajectory from young person who be done they serve. I understand Boo well, like how they explain it to you. So I tell you, you go to Bomb, then get 4 constituencies in a Bomb. The Bomb self-divided into 2. Yeah, you get the Bomb municipality. We get 3 multi-member wards. 3 multi-member wards. Then ward then they actually get base again as well. We're very strong for the APC. And I don't demonstrate leadership in a Bomb. Me na one person we don't keep bonds together. I don't they try me level best. And the role of an organizing secretary, like I tell you, what start say for big Kumbra, for able to accommodate everybody. Go to Pujeon, passe, then self get 6 constituencies. From constituency 91 to 104. Then get 23 wards. I don't work na Pujeon. Not extensively, but Pujeon people. There is nobody na Pujeon when a stakeholder. When a APC primary stakeholder, we know sabi me. When in political administration, we get 2 types of stakeholders. We get primary, we get secondary stakeholders. Inside the APC, the primary stakeholders are like they want to own decision makers, the executive members at constituency district level. They are primary stakeholders. The secondary stakeholders are the one and they own the supporters. They over. Come to Moyamba, we get 6 constituencies here. Then about 22 wards, now we'll get it. We will get from 93 to 98 constituency. 98. Moyamba na my constituency, we are proud of them. People, they don't always support me, would always respect me for who I be. They don't always watch. I know to be with me, Papa do. Now, me own service as well. Although they always align me with me, daddy, what he don't do. I believe in what me daddy do. I respect Sunday, and people don't respect Sunday. But I'm not gonna say because me papa don't do this, I know they do more. And me, I believe say the more you do and serve your conscience, serve the people, the more God will direct you. And in the direction what we do, I think say the support of the people I want. I don't want anything we will divide me. I get respect for my opponents. That one day I cannot rule it out. In fact, an opponent should not be an enemy, in my opinion. It should be a friendly contest because we're going into election. But while I know no get more capacity in terms of handling administration on politicking than Hindu. Now so me think now that make a can. And else, yes, he is respected in his own jurisdiction inside Bo. I know that. Then go Sabiana Bo, Sabiana Bont and Moyamba as well. But one let him know say if you work with me, you just think say, let give me that platform. The election where they come now an intellectual platform. We get for deal with not personality any longer, but on issues. When we're ready to go, maybe for example, radio, television, we can forget debates on issues, both national, international. We get for the look on comparative analysis. And by and large, the position of organizing sector is not an armchair position. You now wait for the field worker, and everybody sabi me say me a day all over. The people that are born they know say I always can boss just boss for them. Use the boats go there, I can appear no more.
So you don't try for get an engagement to this comrade so they aspire for this very position himself. Now you don't get for talk, by all means, for see who's are you they come out from, because that's part of campaigning.
Yes, I know, I can understand. But you know, the political competition, everybody want win. Now, possibly, me in the talk, and we get for continue for talk. I don't think say we get anything win a harsh rivalry. Of course, me not believe in that because it's going to be election, and now for sell out you know, waiting at your program we get. Me, I believe saying so it will be very healthy. They say all over the world. And I think say don't move from that olden days politics to a modern. This is the 21st century. Now for sell ideas. We therefore continue for the talk, but let me understand why I think say I am a better candidate for now. Then wait when I go on soft in the ground, we'll get a platform after the elections, any other time after other election. But this election, me I know say and I conscious say if you give me the people and give me the platform, I will affect the particular leadership when they look up to an organizing sector.
So worst case scenario, when I go into elections, happen for in this particular, regional position we they aspire for, but yet you don't demonstrate real knowledge of the demography. You don't show the dynamics of the politics idea in the region. You don't go now all the words that you sabi. You get knowledge of all the words that you sabi, all the primary stakeholders them. Now the various words them inside the districts them we cover that region there and even beyond. With all of this knowledge, you know happen forget them in an election. If you know get them, which are the practical thing that we could do for able for support your party for big thing in that region there.
Except otherwise, but I don't feel say it's gonna be do or die. I've been there at the youth league, I was not president. I've been there at the youth league, I was not secretary general. I've been there at the youth league, I was not PRO. For say one day I don't represent the league, television or radio. But there is no young person. There is no young person, I will tell you, that was or is aspiring or that has been in the political realm from 2005 to date that do not know who Sheku Mansaray is. I bet you, everybody knows say I've been working diligently for APC. I know they go for this position for make name now because in politics is recognition. And I don't think say any other recognition they want need anymore. A service I want give back to the party because I'm grateful to the party because now they don't make Abi Uda Abiso in the sense people don't sabi me. Reward they come at any time. Now day we can miss. Plenty people just feel say when you come into politics today, you forget the reward. No. I talk to my colleague young people. And as a politician, you have to be careful how you treat people. You have to be careful how you treat people. And waiting don't damage we just because, for example, me and you did so, if you and Alex get issue, because me and you did, we tight. That issue where you get you and Alex, you want for that join day. So even the idea what he can't tell you now, you know they will watch out me fine. Because Alex don't can't tell you say Shek na bad person. Shek na this, Shek na that. That's na so the politicians. We are sabi with the young people and they operate. And I think me averse to that a little bit. Yes, of course, you can forget your alignment. But let us be constructive in handling issues. Like the legal part, there are two sides to the story and the truth. Your side, my side, And the truth,
So,
if you
Sheku,
don't hear it of me, I know say the man is very important to me, he important to the party. If I no win, wetin I go dey run for? I just for provide leadership. All my experience wey I get, if you need am, I ready for provide am for her. But me na the winning of the APC, na im be paramount. For winning, the suffering of the people is too much. I'm just coming from Mwamba. Recently, I felt something that I think we should work very hard to make sure we change that dynamics. What is happening is not appreciable. I shed tears, my brother. I saw my people, my traditional people. They came to me. They spoke with me. They were crying. My late father was there for them. They came to town. They could return back without transport. And my father was there all the time. In fact, before he passed away, I said, hey, Papa, what's happened? He said, I don't get money for giving people there. Now he grumble. He said, yes. He said, I'm people there. So where I go, I saw a workload. And if we not try very hard, we left with individual differences and focus to promote election. Let us see people with competence, people who get the wherewithal, people who get the people at heart, people who are ready for sacrifice for promote APC. Not to possibly just say it work for Posse. No, me they work for the APC.
okay,
APC can fight in life.
Shek,
So I don't get problem with that. I go
this
still work for law win elections.
this these sacrifices that we don't make for this party and you people from the region which you come out, you they see groups in the come up, the big six, you they see the 18, you they see the this, the that, all sorts of campism, all sorts of things that they happen at the whole country inside with political party. What in whose camp were you there within this campism where we always see they emerge all over the place? And then what's in your opinion of the way how we politics, we political party they go so far? Who's camp, explain to me back. What you I see this man. So help me back with this one.
It's an interesting question. I not you one don't ask me so many times with regards to campism. Let I tell you that plenty people know, but they're not going to tell you. Politics is about interest. There is no brother in it. There is no friendship in it. There is no blood relationship in it. It's about interest. What do I mean by that? People they follow the one that we think say na their interest. So if they see different camps, no doubt, because everybody thinks say then why I'm a man, this I'm a man, this I'm a man. You see people go extensively for even destroy other people because of your own person. Some man know they even watch beyond, he knows, in the sense they get short-sighted, myopic way of looking at things. I've been serving APC for over 20 years, my brother. All my youthful age is about APC. From 2002, I became ward coordinator. Presidency, we former President Kuma being aspire as president. Now that tell me that he introduced me into politics. I was very vigilant. 2004 local council, when we were ready to come to governance, my brother, I was coordinator for the agents in a constituency. In 2005, I was acting youth leader for Mwamba district. But by the end, my brother, easily get young person where they come out for say APC business and Mwamba. I've been students. I've been this second year now. They do me diploma in banking and finance, like I tell you initially. Now we go Poloko. I have the list up to now. I'm a historian. I keep records in the sense positive things, not negative. 2007, my brother, we shape ourselves into team. I give this background for let people understand. Say, I've been serving APC and APC is my camp, for God's sake. Camp in the sense, if anything will go against APC, I will not be happy with it. Because anything will destroy me for not get APC to power is my problem. So 2007, we win elections. 2013, 2012, sorry, we win election. Waiting make we go into opposition. It was because of this so many divide. Everybody want to lead. All man want lead. And leadership is one at a time, my brother. You cannot have two captains in the same ship being captain at the same time, and one at a time. Some people then they naturally God make them as a leader. And you can rule that one out. Even if you fit them, say you go up and down, God don't say that person a leader, a leader. But what I don't see in different camps, like I tell you, my brother, some man want show relevance. And power not to put you in the game for taste. So some man don't taste power. So then they see say, hey, if you are not pull chest, I not do this. If you then can't win, then how they will recognize me? That's my opinion. I stand by it by saying that all them camp the way see so and that. But
Okay.
I know say and I understand. And I think say people for no say we for be honest to ourselves as individuals. If actually we don't work for APC, we want APC win, we for be honest to ourselves. Honest in the sense, if for able no say, my brother, let me tell you, I go Bonth, I don't work it. I work Moyamba, I don't work Bo. Everywhere you go, then they sound one name. That name, 9 people, then they resonate. Just like 2007. President Nkrumah, where you want kind of power. Outside where you go to market, you go to Oyoba, you go to attire base, you go outside. And that one green name and Nkrumah. He had other candidates that were contesting with him. Another renowned candidate be there, one late MK Suma. Me, I remember that man name. But everybody was an Nkrumah, and the same thing now, my brother. Yeah. There is nowhere you can go. You know, this name, Dr. Samura Kamara. Yeah. Dr. Samura Kamara, he named it all over. And he named down the way people they name. The ordinary people they say Dr. Samura Kamara. Yeah. And from what we done 2018 elections, he's been doing his bit right through to this period. If the ordinary people say that Dr. Samura Kamara, 9 and 1, who am I? Who am I? He's a man of the moment. So because of that, I see the winning day now. The voice of the people, the name. There is no option. I haven't I not been ever get no candidates not will tell you say Shek would ever go to you. One day, my brother, I tell you, I was just APC. Would that the APC G9? But for now, my brother, the candidate that is on top, except otherwise, God say in order for be leader. But that man is the man of the moment, my brother.
Okay. So with what in the happen right now, you see postponement of dates, you see petitions and they happen all over the place. What are you fair? Because the elections, according to the court order, we suppose for don't conclude everything by the end of this month. And right now, we don't almost the hit to the middle of the month. And the first elections, the world level elections, we're still struggling. We're not able to cross that path date for going to the constituency level. What is fair? You think certain elections you have to up to the regional level go happen inside this month for get with flag bearer inside this January?
The issue of that date we then put down at the general rule. So every rule, when a general rule, you get an exception. That's at the date where the rule say nothing for happen. But if you get an exceptional case where a situation arise because they're not able to reach to that date, I think the court say for see reason why. But I think say we'll not go reach there, we pray that you not go reach there. Waiting they happen all anything. I tell you initially, I say we have to be honest to ourselves. We're not honest. Everybody, I don't tell you initially as well. I say leadership is one at a time. But we don't get people who just think say power. Not them. If not to them, not to them. And in politics, we don't study this short period of time. Don't allow your opponents they one step ahead of you. If you see they one step ahead of you, now just complain, will continue. And I believe say we as APCians, if we're able to wash with dirty linen in-house, this issue of taking our issues to PPRC, to the courts, if we are really sincere to ourselves, if we just say, you know what, this is not a happy. But then what thing happen just they make me mind the resonate, and just the reminiscence, the statement of what the first lady didn't say, how we not ready it. In fact, the fair to get for the too big. That means say when people they accuse certain people say they hand SLPP they hand deal with them for support them. APC not win this election 2023. That is what people they say, oh, okay, their statement are true. But mark you, the grassroots, the people are resolute. the people and mind don't resolute. And which I don't learn from Sierra Leoneans these days, my brother. Not see way person sit down, they talk. Not mean say, they act. The one they already behind this, then therefore be careful. Therefore be careful with the ordinary people. When the people then say enough is enough, go tell well for them. And some of us do not want to sit and see a situation where people go real. That they call it implosion from within, an implosion.
Yeah.
And that will not be nice for certain people, because some of us saw what happened in the interregnum when they sell in and they say enough is enough. I saw with my naked eye when people went to late Fourish Sanko's place resident. Then they kill people, then literally, then they run after them. People will get gone. And inside APC, they smell and they sense that. I think say people could get a second thought and believe say not to all man go win at the same time. Which don't happen, small mistake must happen. You know they expect 100%. It's not possible because the executive not there. It's a hardcore now, like hard work. People they just select. Plenty man don't understand within a political administration. Then be they outside, they talk. When they get any man to now, they cannot perform because they don't understand the dynamics. APC business now like football. If you are not a player, you should be a ref. If you know the ref, you should be an assistant ref. If you know the assistant ref, you should be what? A manager. Because now understand about the game. But if you're not a spectator, you just did a critic. Hey, Ronaldo don't miss this ball. Hey, Messi, kick and fine. When they give jazz now, you perform. That tells you politics it's an art. Politics is an art. Or some will say it's a science. So many things there behind the scene you cannot understand until you are charged with the responsibility they know. So many people they criticize, they don't even understand what's in the dynamics. If you are not a driver, you holding the steering, you don't go know what's in the road until they charge you that responsibility. So plenty of people that we just think say when something happen, I go to PPRC, I for go to court, me are they beg the people. Do ya APC for don't jump that period now? Yes, we don't cry for democracy, we say elections. When an election this back, we don't begin crying. The rule that they say yes, generally, therefore even display the list for 21 days. Have we time for that 21 days? No. We are working on exigency of time. If we know able to work within that time, then it's against the court order.
Yeah.
And in law, it's a contempt that they challenge the court. It's a contempt of court. So let us see how we can put our ego one side and put the APC forward. Not all man will be leader. When we win election, so many of we colleagues they will sabi, they are professional for God say you get job. Well, can you be appointed as any person under this regime? No way. Even if they give you $500,000, you eat them before time. Because now blood money, now people then swear. And hackedy. So I think say by God in power, we go reach that time, but let the people then know say waiting the happen is not good. The people they don't like them. The ordinary people then they don't get platform. Let us see how we can support the one they did it. The mistake what they do, let we come in-house and tell them, no, you went wrong here. Let us see how we can correct it. Please, go to go constituency, let not happen again. Do ya?
Okay. We come towards the end of this interview. Waiting I want to ask from which you don't submit now. So it look like for say the southern region, which are they aspire for be organizing secretary. It look like you now one of the very few people then we loyal to APC with a sacrifice for the APC. You think say you've been left alone to fight a fight in a region of that size for able for do something they or people and just seem for say it in Yanana SLPP stronghold make we left that region they make nobody know itself but you are just one of the people that don't left na the front line for fight for APC. You not think say they don't left you alone, or you think say you need more support, or there are no other people within that region that we bond day with our APC people or we for step up. They expect them for say, you know, they don't come up and step up and do what you they do and do the sacrifices the way they do, or the loyalty not very strong as you?
I not go say they left me alone. I think
Okay.
I get support, but that area will come out. We still get loyal people. In fact, area we cosmopolitan, but people they just they think like for say it's just one people or one set of people that they govern. They no, the fear we plenty people then get now the one that we don't lead. They don't do them beats. But I think so many challenges be in between then leadership. Me they come on board and they try for show leadership in the sense for see how for put people in together. In fact, as recent, I'm working to see how I can have people that are professionals in various areas, how we can merge, we can work as a team. Because wait till make I do that, there is this fear factor. So many people waiting in a position today, as they see intelligent forces, so they don't afraid. Then feel say nobody possible they can't pull waiting and get in their hand. Me, I don't think say for afraid me company. Even if you get your PhD, that's your own bread and butter. That we can do. Count your PhD. Like the traditional area where come then say then they call it this political party and call it party. That is, you know what you mean now for get sweet party. You get petete, cassava, yams, everything. The role where the cassava they play, not in the fire they play. The role where the maggi they play, not in the soil they play. The role where the firewood they play, not in the water they play. If we get that mentality, we're not gonna get problem with nobody. But some people just feel say no more, this might get money more, they can't bully me. No, the money man for no say that man I able go sit down and get to. Me that mentality I get. So if
Okay.
I feel left out, I don't think say I feel left out. I just think say no more plenty people didn't think say when you get intelligent people that are around them, it's a problem. That's so me think. Nobody not tell me about the sense. But I think say with collaboration, coordination, and effective communication, we can do better. And this is the 21st century. It's not about individual anymore. It's about issues. How do we come with ideas? We can promote the party and that party. Begin from the district member bond pujam. There is this challenge for membership. The ordinary people they want membership. How we go put mechanism in place now every day I think.
Okay.
How
All
we
right.
able to sell APC more and more. Now then side and day. The thing the way APC don't do, let the opposition they know say now this APC don't do.
Okay.
All the bridges the way we form our leader they don't left now, but now they take now.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
nothing new where
Okay.
the current government don't count. So I think say coming on board, I'll be chanced to network. Like few
Mm-hmm.
days, Ayegi, the former president, then Shaka Stevens and Momo in Peking, and they talk. I was thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I feel like, oh yes, this is what we are thinking. Let us have those guys with their expertise. What's next then go come with? You know, me say they can your own position they take. No, everybody just want to play your own role for promote APC. So I think say I not left out, but at the same time, some people just think say when you get intelligent people around, it's a fear factor. Now so me think. And me not get I know if I me not they keep grudge. Me own politician, no. When you
Well,
can't tell me something,
Sheku,
I'm not like that.
now the problem this way we can get from certain people then, when they see somebody they come, they emerge, young person they come, they emerge, it gets skills, then they feel threatened. Then they feel say, oh, this guy they come, remove we, then guys also are well grounded. They are very, very technical. They've been on there behind the scene for some time, and they understudy the politics of Sierra Leone, and they want to maintain them that they in legacy. And I'm glad in the first phase of your submission, you talk about the legacy of President, Sheka Stephen. You talk about the legacy of President Momo, and then pitching them day. Then picking them, they're professionals. They're very, very good at what they do. In fact, this platform also will they so they play a part for make me and you sit down at this platform. But now from behind the scenes, they see them. You understand? They don't want to be named in all sort of things. For let people to not look at them, begin points gun pan them, begin they feel say them people are so they just can't be one can fish in a family property. This is some of the feeling them about so they get. And some of them, they don't already lock them up. When the papa don't left power, they lock them up just because when they see the statue of them, then they afraid, then they panic. They lock them up. So the work with it don't begin to step up. So, una encourage them, una open the space for them, una call them in. make them play them part, make them help for, then get archives of them, papa, them, the legacies, where they want for put out for let the people of Sierra Leone see. And they're going to play a key role in the elections in June. They're going to play a key role in the campaign for let we win. So una help them, una work with them. You understand? So these are the things we want to hear. When they don't begin to come up small, so we're gonna work with them. I think say it will be a good thing. We almost don't come to the close of this interview, which has been very interactive, but we want you an opportunity for make you give we, let you convince we finally for sell yourself to we. Why make we for vote for Shek Mans? Why make we for vote for Pop Shek? Why make we for vote for Sheku Mansaray? The Bobo we born na Bonth, no, sorry, na Moyamba district. We go school day, he go secondary school day, he kind of fit on, he go academy, he work at the youth league, he go na then region the day, he conduct elections the day, he do quite a lot of things, he loyal to the party. All of this, tell we why make we for vote for you for this particular regional position. We get 2 minutes for that. We don't already pass the time, but you get 2 minutes.
Yes, me na person way gets the networking from NOAS, that is National Union of APC Students. I dey liaise with them perfectly. The Women's Congress, the physically challenged, the operations, youth league not for talk, the parents body at Moyamba district, Bo district, Pujan district, all them people, and I don't always respect them for who them be. Me no get barrier. Me na one man force we cut across in the sense I respect everybody for their individual opinions. I don't work with so many colleagues and where they even outside diaspora where they share ideas. My dream I foresee how APC could be one. APC na oneness. APC then say all people's congress, not to some people's congress. So some people just think say without them something not they happen. Let we change that mentality. Let we respect the older people who don't serve this party. The one who don't serve, Lord, pay homage to them. Let me make sure we respect them, because respect is something that is reciprocal. And for we the young people who they come up, patience are the only virtue we go get. And you forget her. If you don't get her, you know they reach your destination. In whatever they do, there is no success we go reach on smooth road. Now on gallop, now bump road then. The issue of having our brothers coming on board, I think a laudable idea. We all collectively, I know say we will win election, but the people of Bo, Bont, Miom, land na Moyamba, me na una pikin, una servant, una sabi me say APC business and Jokuta. Anybody who want pull APC business, I tell you say no, not go this way. So because of their skill and they will get, I don't do them from student life, I mean constituency, district, national, secretariat, I don't work for a long period of time. Now volunteering work I don't do for APC for all period of time without any official job. And I still a volunteer. One day, I know say God will provide a new package for me. I wish everybody a prosperous 2023, and I'm sure 2023 June come with collective responsibility, collaboration, and effective communication. The blessing of Allah and the support of the party will be done work for this party here. And let we be honest with yourself, we will win elections come June 2023. I want to thank you very much for hosting me. God bless APC and God bless Sierra Leone.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Good submission. This is Sheku Mansaray, aka Shek Mans. We have been serving at the Youth League. This platform, we're at the APC online TV platform based in the UK. We're at the voice of the diaspora. One for tell you plenty thank you for the chance you take for come join me and talk to me about yourself. You actually we don't know more about you than what we been know before. And we wish you good luck in your aspiration in this position we they aspire for. And we go look for a suitable time. We will do a flyer for you and launch this one also live, where everybody be able to watch them and make their own assessment of your candidacy and then vote for you or make you the regional organizing secretary for the Southern region. So with that said, thank you again once more. This now the upfront one-to-one interview with Comrade OrWanKaSu to all the aspirants the way they aspire in the APC for various positions them, for them potential voters them, for listening to them, who they vote for them. That said, I say tata, thank you very much, and send you over to the technical team. Shek Mans, please wait. After we don't conclude, then we will chat just a few minutes. So over to you, sir.